Hello, Genesis Dad here. Today, I'm going to be talking about being the best version of yourself and what exactly that means. Everybody sometimes feels that there's limits to what we can be or how smart we can be or, who we are in life. And nothing really defines exactly who you are. Obviously, genetics play a huge part. And obviously, if you have some type of disorder or something, that can affect your life. But none of these things define who you are. You are capable of doing and being anything you want to be. So here's an example. If you say, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. Usually, people bring you down and tell you, oh yeah, you can't be a doctor. It takes 8 years of school. It costs a lot of money. And those people are being pessimistic. They're not saying, hey, look, you could be whatever you want to be. And even then, it's just telling somebody they could do whatever they want isn't exactly ideal either. It's obviously not as bad as somebody saying you can't do something. But there's steps of how to do anything and everything in life. And nowadays, it's easier than ever to learn something new or learn a trade or learn an occupation that you want to do. As an example, right now we have YouTube. I don't know what's going to be around in your time. Probably YouTube still will be around, but you can look up anything. I can look up how to build a house from scratch, each and every part, start writing it down, start learning it, going over every single thing. And then once I feel comfortable and 100% ready, I can start shadowing other people who are in this business. So you then reach out to a person who builds houses and be like, hey, look, I can't really offer you anything, but if you can let me watch you while you build a house over a year, this way I can learn hands-on what's going on. And you don't have to say to that person like you physically want to do something, because you don't have to, but you would like to observe and learn that way. And then after you learn that, you can then go to school for it. And in school, you'll be doing hands-on things that would go to life. So now you have the experience of learning online, you have the experience of learning hands-on shadowing, and then you have the experience of school and physically doing it hands-on, and then you can become an architect or you can become a home builder, whatever you want to call it. So this is very important in life, is to always be the best version of yourself. Now, this doesn't just pertain to work. This pertains to everything in life. To be a good person, a lot of people feel that you have to be fearful of God or be religious in order to be a good person, and that's not true. That is not true at all. One of the things of being a good person is helping when you can help. And that doesn't mean just handing people money. If you ever see people on the side of the street asking for money, try not to feel bad for them. Because at the end of the day, we all have choices to be made. And their choices was either not to work or to do drugs or to waste all their money on something else or to cheat and lose their house or whatever. So they made a choice, and now they have to learn and be punished to an extent and overcome their adversity versus somebody else just giving them money. That's not helping. That's not going to make you successful, because when somebody just hands you money, if I walked up to somebody and I gave them $1 million, chances are in 20 years from now, they'll be broke. Where if you gave me $1 million, I would turn it into $100 million in 10 years. There's the difference. I know how to invest in a proper business or create something that's going to make me more money. That's why you should never give money to people, because most people don't know what to do with it. Just like if you say you want to do something, you need a plan to execute in order to do what you want to do. So in life, there's so many things to learn, and that's why I'm making you these videos. But don't ever feel content with where you are at in life. Always want to be the best version of yourself. Now, this doesn't mean always have the best things, always have the newest cars. That's not what I'm saying. Please do not take that way. What I'm saying is there's always more ways to better yourself, whether it's your vocabulary, your education, who you are as a person, who you are in your relationship, communication, your love, your fears, your anything in life you want to continue to be better in. And the way to do that is from one, learning from your mistakes and learning new things every day, being consistent, and just the person who needs to be the hardest on yourself is you. Don't let other people dictate what you do or how you do things. Don't let other people tell you what you can and cannot be. The person who needs to believe in you the most is you. And I will always, always be right by your side to give you a helping hand, to push you to do what you want to do, to give you and put you in that direction of knowledge, whether it's through school or learning or shadowing, whatever it is. I want you to know by the time you're in high school, by the time of your first year ending in high school, of exactly what you want to do in your life. This way, when you're in your senior year, you have your college set up, you know exactly where you're going to go, you know exactly what degree you want to major in, and your life will be set up. This way, you graduate 17, 18 years old, you go to college 4, 6, maybe 8 years. So 18 plus 8, that's 26. At 26 years old, you get out of college, you get a job. 27 years old, you might meet the man of your life, the man of your dreams. You stay with him for maybe a year or two, and then you decide to get married and have children. This is what a life is supposed to be. And believe me, back with my other video about virginity and everything, you will find another man of high quality that's graduated school, that will love you and cherish you and treat you like a queen. But again, vice versa, you got to do the same thing back. I always want you to be the best version of yourself, Genesis. I love you so much.